Peace and love, everyone. Peace and love, everyone, and welcome to our Monday morning meditation, or Monday afternoon, or Wednesday or Tuesday. If you're watching this at some other time, welcome. Every time we gather together and we have a practice together, no matter when or where we practice, the energy is present for all of us together. It's a group. In group practice, we share this divine energy. Hi, Robert. Hey, Kristen. Living for Joy. Who else do we have here live today? Wanda, Susie, Janet, Catherine. Thanks for being here, my live friends. And thanks for showing up later, my recorded friends. Here's a quote from Hafez. I have 1,000 brilliant lies for the question, how are you? I have 1,000 brilliant lies for the question, what is God? If you think that the truth can be known from words, if you think that the sun and the ocean can pass through that tiny opening called the mouth, someone should start laughing. Someone should start wildly laughing now. Shortly after my first near-death experience, an acquaintance asked me, "How are you?" I answered honestly, "I'm lost and sad." Her eyebrows lifted as she huffed. "Are you ignorant? No one cares. No matter how you feel, this is my advice to you. No matter how you feel, say, I'm good. And how are you? How are you means hello." I soon began not to answer the question. But sometimes my social tongue betrayed me, and I heard myself ask, "How are you?" and just tested my brain just a little bit. I didn't know the question was a cross-cultural, ancient problem for other mystics until I read Hafez. 1,000, what did he say? 100 lies for the question, how are you? And 1,000 for the question, what is God? Every word said about God is wrong. In a sense, a lie. Pseudo-Dionysus, long time ago, Dionysus the Agrippid, also called, had this thing called negative theology. And negative theology is the idea that if nothing you can say about God is true because the ineffable, then the only way to talk about God is in the negative. God is not this, not that. We're stuck with this problem. We're always going to be stuck with this problem. Nothing we say about the divine is truth. It points at the truth, but it can't be the truth. Meditation into silence gives us access to a place where our brain won't betray us. We use our brain to stop the betrayal itself. And the betrayal is simply that we're in this world and we see the world as it appears to our senses and to our thoughts. And our thoughts are socially constructed, all languages. And language is a good thing, we need it. But not when it comes to God. It's the one thing that it can't accurately describe down through history. Hafez was right. Hafez was right. So let's laugh. At our Mystic Tea Salon yesterday, to which you are all invited, by the way, Someone said that she only trusts teachers who can laugh. I only trust a divine beloved who's also funny. And I think God can be funny. That's a story for another day. So, one of the things we practice here is centering prayer or something like that. It comes from a Theravedic Buddhist background and an ancient Christian mystical background in combination, and has a smattering of Zen Buddhist practice mixed in. Because, why Zen? Because Zen doesn't have any doctrine or dogma, it's just about the practice of the silence. And we, on Tuesdays, tomorrow, to which you are invited, we practice Kriya Yoga, which is in combination with this centering prayer practice because both of them complement. I don't know, I just said that twice. They complement three times now. They complement each other because the centering silent prayer practice gets the brain out of the way of the divine energy that can be grown in Kriya. And Kriya is a little dangerous because the energy is so powerful. But a practice of centering, of silence, tames that power by getting the egoic mind out of the way. That's my little tale for today. We'll take a look over here. Hey, Ron, Duncan, Wendy, Judith, Lynn. Hey, Robert. Thanks for being here. All right, so simple practice. I'll talk a little bit about centering prayer practice. If you're new here, sorry, I have allergies, so something tickles. If you're new here, we'll talk a little bit about centering prayer practice. But if you've been here for a while, practice with the practice that you practice. And if you're also new here and you have a meditation practice that you already practice what you know. But if you're just beginning the process, take a listen for a second. Centering prayer practice detaches oneself from the egoic mind, from the mm, the lies we tell ourselves about what is who we are and what is real. Um, and they're not terrible lies; they're necessary for living, but they don't point to the truth. So it's quite simple. Feet on the floor, hands on your lap. I often sit with this mudra, little ball, little space for the ball of energy down there. And my spine is straight. My feet are flat. I run through a muscle relaxation with my mind. I skim my body, breathing into my feet, up through my calves on the exhale and my thighs. Get an initial relaxation. And then I use a prayer chant to contain my mind, to control my mind, to keep it in a single place. But it's kind of weak on its own. So I attach my breath and I follow my breath with my mind. And as I breathe in with my chant, which happens to be the Jesus prayer, but you can use anything you want to use, I find that the Jesus prayer reminds me of God, even it's a long story. Let's just say that's the one I use. You can use whatever you want. Something that aims your heart at the divine is helpful, but it doesn't have to be that. It could be a number or a color. But so here we are back to relaxation. Let's scan from our feet back up again. Now on the exhale, repeat your mantra inside your head, your chant. Pause and inhale, repeating the mantra in your head, into your belly. Expand your belly like a bellows. Pause. Let the oxygen in your lungs naturally connect with your blood. As you exhale, then up your spine to your forehead or your nose if you're new. If you're new, just breathe out your nose. If you've been with me for a while, right up to your third eye. I'll be talking us through. We're going to begin now. Into your nose, into your belly. When your mind wanders, return to your chant and your breath. Don't fight your thoughts. "20 minutes." Keep scanning your body to relax the muscles. Relax all the tense muscles, every one of them. Relax your face and your neck. Go back to your chant. Peace and love, everyone. Thanks for being here. In the comments or the chat, please note if your hands went numb or felt hot. Peace and love.